But let's see.
Mm, okay. I'm setting it up. Hang on. All right. Oh, yeah, man. Mm-mm. Oh, no.
Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed your day. And we have some interesting topics here. We got some information that just came across the desk. But first, before we get into that, how are you guys doing today?
Good, good. Right.
Doing good. Mm-mm.
Good, good. Happy New Year, by the way.
Already.
Happy New Year to you,
It
too.
it has been very, very interesting,
Yes,
might
it
I
has.
say. We got Cat Williams. He cut Cat Williams. He kicked it off this year, 2024. He did a shebang. He just faded old Charleston White on out the scene a little bit, you know. So y'all care to talk about it?
All right. This came. I
Okay.
think. I think. I think Charleston White. He put him out of there, but he's still rolling.
Yeah, he's still rolling. He still got the comedy show, but I'm kind of glad that it's uh his name needed to chill a little bit because it was back to back incidents with him, and he needs some room and time to figure out what he gonna do with that court case. You know, he needs this type of time. You know, he was getting a little too loud, and a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? They were approaching him, and it just wasn't a good look, and it was too much of a negative vibe.
Yes.
Star, what
Yeah,
you think?
I have to agree. Um, I mean, here lately, it's like he keep bumping into the police.
Right, right. I think they're having some technical difficulties. Okay, here you go. Kang, you back? Okay. We run into a few technical difficulties, so just give us a little minute for them to come back. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So, what do you think about what do you think about the okay, I just gotta okay, here she started back. Okay. So another thing, what do you think about No Love and Finesse? I want to talk about that because I heard a song that No Love was I heard a rap song that he had put out. It may have been a little snippet, but it sounded really good. And he sounded that snippet kind of sound like he in a little competition with Finesse. I don't mean no harm, but Finesse
Mm,
style is a little the same almost on every song. And his
mm,
brother sound just as good as him. He should have gave him a shot.
mm, mm.
Yeah, they some good rappers,
You gotta check. You
but
gotta check him out.
all they what the youngsters say, they're standing on business. They they ain't standing on no type of business. Every time I hear something about that boy, but hey, this is what I said too. His name Finesse 2 times. So hey, you know what I'm saying? You
He
can't
finessing.
expect you can't expect nothing less but the finesse from him because I mean that's his name.
Right.
Mm.
Well, I don't like the way he did Brazen. I think that was cold blooded. I don't mean no harm, but I did hear that Honeycomb was like bossing him around, like you taking too long, talking to him like that, trying to son him. But this is what I thought about. I said, you know what? Why didn't Brazy sign for this while he was in jail? And then, he could have been his artist through mob ties.
Hmm. And put him on like that. Yep.
Yeah,
Instead, he let him get the whole
Yeah.
bag and didn't give him nothing.
right. See, it would have been a good business move, you know, for him to sign for this and then in connecting him with mob ties like that. That way, he wouldn't have had to worry about his bread. He could get his bread.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
yeah. I wondered about that. I said, I wonder why he didn't sign him.
But then you have to keep in mind, finesse may not have wanted to do that.
Well, Finesse really back was against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Brazy was hot and smoking at that time.
Mm, yeah.
So,
But you know that ego.
but see, Finesse went in a position. He was just trying to get away from Moneybag Yo and Dolph now.
Hmm.
He would have with Brazy, but I don't think Brazy was thinking along those lines.
Nah,
What
Hmm.
I don't think he was on business like that.
right. See, he wouldn't have got finessed if he would have thought about it on that level.
Just like he riding around with them
Hmm.
fake ass security guards.
You know what? That was messed up, but they had him up under surveillance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He was set up. Somebody told him to use that. That was his security. He was set up like he always is.
Mm,
I don't see why he trusted him. I love him. He put
I
my
can
son.
barely hear you, Star. What'd you
But
say?
I don't understand why he trusted that security team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He should have been. But how old is he? He 20 something. So he ain't doing nothing. He ain't checking nothing. He just somebody said this and okay, yeah, let's go. I got security. They got some guns. Let's go.
Right, but see, this is my approach on it.
Why they still smoking weed in the car, doing dumb shit?
Was the security guard smoking weed too?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they will. That's how they
I'm
roll.
sure they was.
My security, no. Mm-mm. They would have been fired.
I'm sorry, I would have had to validate them. I would have had to validate them myself. And see, these are the things our young people need to hear from us. Ain't nobody telling them they need guidance. Even Honeycomb Brazen say, hey, about 3, 4 years ago, he said, I just need somebody to tell me, talk to me, tell me what to do.
Right.
They ain't got that. So maybe your show can help with that,
Maybe he thought uh Mob Ties who's gonna do that for him.
Mm,
Yeah, he probably did. I don't
Well,
know.
see,
All I know is the last time he got, he was over at Booster House. He was so happy, and then next thing I know, the child is in jail.
uh-oh.
popped out of there.
Okay, I think she well, I think I heard him say that he got jumped in. Didn't you hear him say something like that?
I ain't hear that one. I mean,
He was
I ain't hear
saying
it.
that he had to get it was some things that had to be done for him. I don't know if that it was like a fear factor for them to, put fear in him or something. But he had it was some things that he had to do when he got signed. And that's why he was upset about Finesse not being able to. That's why he was okay, there you go, Star. Uh
Yeah.
that's why he was did you not hear about him having to be like jumped in or something?
Who?
Brazy when he signed with Mob Ties. It
You
was some
know,
things. Hmm?
you know what? I did hear something like that, but in my mind, I thought I was tripping. I thought maybe, he was talking about with his gang or something. Maybe they had a misunderstanding because they be giving misinformation. So I brushed it off. But
Hmm.
I hope that isn't true, is it?
I heard him say that, and I came to realize in my mind that maybe Mob Ties did
Wow.
that to put fear in him because he was a little wild, right?
Yeah.
And I think I that's what came. That was my opinion. Okay,
Yeah,
but he said it because he got mad because Finesse didn't get jumped in.
Mm,
mm.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
So what did finesse? So what did finesse give?
Well, what
What
did
what how, how does that weigh out? I don't understand that.
yeah?
Didn't Honeycomb Brazen know them before?
Well, you got to look at it like this. The question is, what did Finesse sign?
Hey,
You see what I'm
you
saying?
better speak, sister. Yeah, touche.
Yeah, the question is what did Finesse sign? Because remember, it was some arguments going on when he went to Florida, right? Between him and Jay Prince Jr.
Yeah,
And bless you, and it easily got
listen.
squashed.
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Hmm.
True that.
So
Mm.
yeah, so that was that on that, and then his brother, I could I could really I like his music, but he whine a lot.
I hadn't heard his brother's music at all.
Man,
I have to be fair. I gotta go give him a listen. I haven't heard it.
he's
I almost had a chance to, but I haven't heard it yet.
let
But
me
I bet he's got to be talented.
let me tell
It's in the family.
let me tell you something. If somebody give him a chance, he gonna blow.
Yeah,
Yeah, he sound pretty good.
Hmm.
yeah,
He gonna blow. But see, I'm gonna tell you, he's one of those people that's got to be tested. And I'm gonna tell you why I say this. Because between him and his brother, the way things went down publicly, you just don't sign an artist right off like that. You got to make him, because everybody grow, right? And mature.
right.
And that was his brother. You know what I mean? But at the same
Yeah,
time, he's people somebody's gonna have to see, okay, okay. But see, cause his music is selling people on it. But that little spat that him and Finesse just went through, that kind of put a stain on him.
yeah,
Hmm.
Finesse ain't messing with him no more.
Well, Finesse ain't got to mess with him no
yeah.
more. He can sell himself because his music sound better than Finesse to me. And I'm just gonna keep it a book, and you know I know music.
I ain't no big fan of
Well, you
Uncle
know what?
Finesse.
Yeah, I trust that. I'm gonna take a listen because she do know music.
Mm. Well, his style just don't change. His brother, I've heard a slow, I heard a upbeat and a mellow, some for the ladies from him. And both songs are different. Both songs have different styles, and both songs sound good.
Mm.
So you gotta check out No Limit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
check them out.
Mm. Okay, so next topic. Okay. So I just want to ask this right here. What does this mean to to Straight Drop, Cornelius Smith, those and Quay, Orange Mountain Quay? Because those three pleaded not guilty, right?
Right.
Okay. So with those three pleading not guilty, um, if Big Jook is the person who put the hit out, now I'm gonna say this, okay?
Hmm.
Right.
I think that what Terrence Gangster Williams did was genius, okay? By telling
Yeah.
telling on some dead people. If that's a
Yeah.
if that can be my get out of jail free card, I don't mean no harm. I'm using it. They
Yeah,
can't they
ain't
can't
no
do no
problem.
time.
Ain't no problem.
They can't
I
do
mean,
no
yeah. I
time.
mean, yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, if that's the only option you got to go home, hell, then how can anybody be mad at that?
right? And that's not called snitching because you ain't get nobody in trouble. You just told on somebody that's already in the ground.
No, because dead people can't talk, right?
Yeah, you can't act like they gon' no.
So
Uh,
I
it,
mean,
it's not hurting nobody.
And they might
I
not,
think
hey,
that whole
and they might not even done nothing. You just, hey, so it was Larry Johnson, died 19. It was him. He ain't did
I'm
nothing.
glad you
Yeah, Larry.
made a highlight about the snitching and let the young people know the other side of how it goes. In real life, when you have children, you trying to get home to all that acting tough and looking cool and all that talking about some you'll do the time. That's something some gay person would say they want to be around the same sex. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just I don't mean no harm. But where I'm from, you know, we'll look our homies in the face and be like, nigga, I gotta go home to my baby.
Right.
And we're women. And I think that's why, because this need to be brought out. This thing called street common sense. I think we need to bring it back because I mean, I just really don't see a whole lot of it in terms of making choices and decisions that lead them to a positive future. Like these contracts they're signing, you know, I don't think they realize the power of words and things, and they just need to be very specific, about the things that they put in contracts. Um, and I hope we can have some dialogue about that in the future. But a
Well,
lot of this stuff that you hear going on, I think is a lot of contracts that's just going on behind people's backs.
I'm gonna say this right here, but they got to have an attorney doing business. That's what the terminology. I'm not expecting them to understand, right? So
Right?
the that's a whole nother uh
Yeah,
they're gonna have to get
that's a whole
attorney,
other bag.
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
And that's what they're for, you know.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you can't expect, okay, sign. I understand you anxious, but they know that about you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
right.
They know you anxious. They hoping you don't, you just sign on a dotted line. And
And that's the thing.
yeah. They
That's
don't.
what.
They gotta know what a 360 deal is. They gotta know, you know, they gotta know what everything means before they even sign. And just like in any other field, somebody need to be right there to explain, paragraph per paragraph before the paper is signed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that's a big problem too, because I don't think a lot of that is going on either, my friend. I really don't.
You know why? Because
It's
like they say, they're getting it out the mud.
Hmm.
You
yeah,
know, they're
Yeah,
getting
get
it
it,
out the
get it.
mud.
yeah, that,
They come from everybody that tells uh everybody that tells their story has they got a heavy story. I did say I did, and it seemed like to me that it, it seemed like to me that they you know they're going after those type.
yeah, they are. Well, actually, yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah, because nobody has a clean background when they get signed.
yeah,
And if they do, you won't hear from them because their parents involved.
yeah,
You know, I saw a friend of mine that her son signed. I hadn't heard a song from him yet because his mama and his daddy was right there taking pictures with him when the day he signed. I hadn't heard a song yet. He
Hmm.
signed with Sony or somebody. Some years ago, I saw it posted on Facebook. I hadn't heard a single. I hadn't heard anything. I haven't.
you won't,
Yeah.
you won't, because they obviously want him to do something
You know?
more. The parents are there; they're limited in what they can do with you. From to my understanding, they like to have full control, manipulate you totally. When you get parents involved, they can't do that.
Yeah. So it's crazy. But I'm gonna say this right here. I wish that they would at least get them some representation. Find them a mentor, talk to them first, find out what all of this stuff means.
Hmm.
Find out the difference in being independent versus signing to somebody. It, you know, just and find out, you know, what's the
Yeah.
benefit both ways. How to
Yeah,
what's gonna benefit them better. Because
yeah,
signing it to me, I don't see them living large like that. Like the type of money they showing in the videos.
yeah. They're
You
definitely
know,
having to do illegal things to get that type of money in the video. They don't make that kind of money off of the music. They make it look like that and make it look tempting. By the time they get the jury and the car and uh, the guns and the clothes, that money gone. It'll be gone before that.
I have a question, and I worked in a legal field, but I didn't work on the criminal side, right?
Right.
So what does this really mean with Big Jook passing? Because you got Orange Mountain Quay that pled not guilty. Straight Drop pled not guilty. Cornelius Smith pled not guilty, but Straight Drop's brother, the one that had the phone, he pled guilty. Although, well, I think his charge may what was his charge? Accessory or something? Because he had the
Yeah,
phone.
accessory after the fact.
Okay, so watch this. So if he's giving up information and everybody else pled not guilty, what does this really mean?
Hmm.
Well, it means that they was they were paid and it was sent by somebody to do something,
Right.
pretty much. And I'm pretty sure they got the raw end of the stick because look, they said straight drop money went well now. Did they ever find that little girl? Oh, that dude? Did they ever find straight drops money?
Mm. And they never
Yeah,
did hire him that attorney either, did they?
nope.
No, I think he had a public defender. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes,
no,
sir.
no, they did. I think they did get him a lawyer.
Later
I
on,
mean, God is
Yeah, they got him a lawyer.
yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Okay, so I remember your guidance attorney didn't want to represent him. Now that I do.
I remember that too.
Now,
I remember somebody associated him with the case, and then I remember maybe 3 weeks later he had come out and make a statement that he wasn't no affiliate.
now, the only problem I have with Mia J, okay, is the fact that she gave money to that GoFundMe to a cookie shop in that big amount. I can't remember the amount, but I do. I heard it was in the thousands. Okay. Now, my problem with the cookie shop is they don't seem to be offended. I would feel totally disrespected if somebody came to my shop and killed somebody and shot up my location.
Mm-hmm.
I would totally feel offended.
Right.
Yeah.
I think everybody think they had something to do with it.
Right.
So see how that go.
Well,
Been hearing they supposed to get the cookie later.
hmm,
That's what I want to see. I'm not gonna even lie. I feel like them people down there at that shop, every last one of them should be locked up. Every last one of them. I'm sorry. They complicit like I don't know what. Dog will still be alive. He didn't get no cookies, y'all. Ain't that sad?
yeah,
We
that's
can't
real
even buy
sad.
cookies from each other. I can't even patronize a black business now because I got to worry about getting set up and killed.
Well,
That's the message.
I'm just upset that we as a people think it's okay to go shooting people in broad daylight. I mean, I think about that same situation with Mo 3. That just disturbs me.
Yeah, it's very evil at the most. But they got this thing called sacrificing out here in the streets now, sis. And they pick and choose who they want to make it, sis. That's how it was. And that's what we got going on with that Mo 3 case. They did not like that young man. They really didn't, for
Well,
whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
remember the Mo 3 case? I'm gonna tell you what startled everybody. What's that lady named Queen Domain when she said, "Spirit told me 5 of y'all." You, and I look
Yeah,
I can recall that 5 of them went to prison just about right. You got
Yeah.
yeah,
Trap Boy Freddy, uh,
yeah,
Go Yayo,
yeah,
uh, Key One White, and that
yeah,
Brown. Okay, so
yeah.
is there anybody else that hated Mo 3 that's gone up the road?
I don't know, but that was funny.
Yeah, she said Spirit told me it was 7 of y'all or something like that, and I was like, man. I said, I bet them some trap boy. I think that scared him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he had a right to be scared because he was too busy being too happy for a long time. They celebrated, boy. They got it up.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this right here. If Mo 3 was the beast the beast that ran that Earl Spence guy off the road, and the beast that was in those songs,
Oh, he wasn't no joke now. He wasn't no joke now. No, he wasn't innocent at all.
Then
Right.
he
at
was,
all.
but okay, so watch this. Where was Sean G in all
Now
this?
now, girl, that's that $1 million question. We want to know. We do.
Well, the reason why I say that is because he was supposed to be out because remember they picked him up at the hospital. So, he had all tabs on Mo3 in the past.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And see,
He
I'm trying.
disappeared. Everybody say he disappeared.
Well,
From what I heard,
I'm
he disappeared.
I'm just trying not to get affected by the smoke screen that's being issued. Okay, I'm just trying
Right?
to use common sense. Like, okay, so he a street dude. He got his ear to the street. He heard something.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He knew something before that day. A lot of people did.
Okay, okay, Mr. Kane, you got the bounce.
Yeah, I'm finna go ahead. I gotta get. I ain't a youngster, you know what I'm saying. So I gotta go ahead and get the kitty. I gotta go ahead and get the kitty ready for
Yes.
this school tomorrow. She gotta get this bath. She already late on the bath right now,
Okay.
and we gotta get her to bed.
All right.
That's all right.
Okay. Well, hey. Okay, he gone now. But I did want to deliver this
Okay.
news. Um, Here is the update on Big Juke. Okay. The 411 is that his body is sitting still at an undisclosed location. Everything is top.
Oh,
Huh?
I'm just tripping.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Everything everything is top secret. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Last Thursday, they had a visitation. Okay.
Yeah,
They're gonna have a funeral, but it's gonna be his body is not gonna be there.
yeah,
Okay. And they don't want anybody to know the funeral home that his body is hid at. I know the funeral home, but I don't want to disclose it. I'll not on this platform, but I will, you know, share with you behind the scene. And that's gonna wrap it up for today. And we will come back latter part of this week. You didn't hear the
okay.
last part. You didn't hear the last part.
No, I didn't.
I said they don't want anybody to know the funeral home um, that the body is at, that is hid.
Yeah,
His body is hid, but I
yeah,
will share the information with you behind the scene. Not,
right.
yeah, not on the public
Not on,
platform.
not on public platform. Okay.
Right.
Wow. Well, they probably doing that to keep down the violence because they already expect something to happen. I'm sure they should. If they got smart brains, they should be ready for something because that just stuck out to me how they shot up that car and Mama was near that car and running away
Mhm.
from it.
Well, I'm gonna say this, th- girl. I'm surprised that she stayed.
This
You know, yeah. The
yeah,
reason why, yeah, because look, if you look at it, CMG, none of the artists live there. Period. None of them live in Memphis.
I
Big
don't
Juke,
understand that. How you claim something and you don't live there though?
but Big Juke didn't live in Memphis. Glorilla don't live in Memphis. Moneybag Yo don't live in Memphis. Yo Gotti don't live in Memphis. Nobody, Black Youngster don't live in Memphis. Nobody live in Memphis. So my thing is, I wonder how safe she felt. Because remember, not too long ago, a few months ago, there was some stuff that kicked off at her at Privé, right?
Right.
And there was shots fired, and
Yeah.
some people got hit.
Yeah. I
You know,
heard that too. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard there was
you
some
know,
shots at the car show.
you breaking up.
Did
Do
you hear
what?
that? I said I heard there was some shots at the car show.
I heard that, but we don't know if that could be true. You know why? Look at all of
Yeah.
those people at the car show, right? Nobody,
Right.
I don't hear a report of anybody getting hit, but I did hear something about a guy. Um, but I don't know if that was at the car show because Memphis is wild. That could have happened anywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
That's true.
so that is crazy.
Mm, that is crazy.
Yeah,
Well, that sounds like that sounds to me like they're gonna be escorted too. That don't sound. That sound like
I'm gonna tell you this right
protection,
here.
government protection type stuff.
I want you to think about this, okay? At
Yeah.
the day of the funeral, at Mr. Boven's funeral,
Mm,
Yo Gotti came. Of course, he had extra, there was a big police presence, and he had security, and he had Angela there. So of course, he gonna
right.
protect her, right?
Right.
Okay, but here's the thing. Now I understand that Big Juke was a big, tall guy, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes a person that's height, that's stout, in height like that, they don't think that, and being that he a street guy, he may have felt like, he ain't been walking around with security. Why now? You know,
Yeah.
because he was
Yeah.
receiving death threats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
You boy.
if if you know, I just think that he didn't want to seem like he was afraid, you know?
Yeah, but then you get to certain levels in the game where you just know that it's not about your ego, it's about the safety of people, including entourage. Because from what I'm hearing, he was no joke. He was grimy. He was something else. And when you reach a certain level, he was millionaire, right? But millionaires have security, and I ain't talking about no one man. I'm talking about they have security. They have at least 3-person team.
Okay, so I want you to think about this right here. Oh man, my phone went dead. Okay, that last post that he made.
I was just thinking about that.
But that last line is what's to ponder on.
He said, uh,
Um,
stack up the snakes and eat grape, right?
okay, so watch this. Pay attention to this right here. I'm about to go to it and read it. Okay.
You know he was getting all kind of messages. You can only imagine.
Okay, now listen to this real good. Pay attention to this right here. It say they don't want to face you. They want to snake you. So somebody
Right?
is somebody he know that he was supposed to be cool with. Cause they didn't want to face him. Okay.
Yeah, but that's how they operate, though. That's how you know.
Okay.
That's how they operate.
Okay, so watch this. Stay alert to stay alive. Watch your back at all times. Now, this the part that gets me. Put snakes on the plates and eat great. Now, when he say put snakes on the plate, th- I would think, you kill a deer and then eat it.
Right. That's exactly what he was saying. But when he said that, he made all the snakes uh come out on the plate, and they ate great.
Mm,
And that's what happened.
mm,
Ain't that sad though?
mm.
To tell you the truth, he shouldn't have went to that funeral. I'm gonna be straight up. He should have went. And if he was gonna go, he should have went. I'm talking about went a certain kind of way, with body armor on or something. He should have came better than that. No sir, not to Tennessee. Them boys been banging down there. Them boys pull up at lights and do. No sir, no ma'am. Just understand why he ain't have the helmet and
Yeah, they've been unaliving.
I would go up at the funeral with that. I would have had a helmet and a body armor on. What you talking about? They'll be trying to figure out to come to my place or come to business. Tennessee is dangerous. I'm gonna be called there for that reason at all. I send them look.
You, br-
No, this ain't Tennessee.
you breaking up.
This ain't no time to be walking around like that in Tennessee.
Yeah.
You see how God do?
Yeah, he moved.
Why gotta do that though?
I'm gonna say this. Gotti, I'm gonna tell you something. I've
Hmm.
by observation, okay. Gotti hasn't allowed anyone to get him out of character since Young Dolph died.
Yeah, because that was his greatest threat.
Well, but think about everything that's been surrounding his name. Everybody, people are just now finding out that Big Juke put the hit. Everybody thought
I
Yo
know,
Gotti did it, but
I know,
look at everything
I
that's
know.
been on
You
his
right,
name.
you right, you right. There's been a lot said about him. I ain't gonna lie,
Everybody
but
have been putting, you know, on his name. Stars having technical difficulties again. I just feel bad for him at this point because for 2.5 years, everybody, well, not 2.5 quite yet, but for 2.5 years, everybody has been saying Yo Gotti, Yo Gotti, Yo Gotti, Yo Gotti has made his name hot. And I can't imagine what that feel like when when him and his brother having private conversations and his name is the one that's hot. So I can imagine there's been some heated conversations between those two with some of the decisions and some of the conversations that's been had, you know, because only one person's name is the one catching all the heat. So, you know, I just didn't know how to feel about the situation because I didn't know any factual uh, information when it came down to Yo Gotti, And I'm glad I just didn't go along with the program where everybody was, you know, s- when they were putting, you know, everything on his name. I didn't want to feel that he had did that because um, I like Yo Gotti. I like the song Down in the DM, they kind of made me like him a little bit. And,
yeah,
uh, and then when this young Dolph, I just thought it was terrible that somebody would do him like that, assassinate that man in broad daylight like that. I mean, that's hate. That's some real strong hate right there. But I just didn't want to. I couldn't match it up with the way Gotti was moving. Me, I got to see it with my own eyes, and it's got to calculate to me, okay?
yeah,
But it wasn't calculating that he was the one. I mean, because the way people made it appear, oh, he's some kind of gangster if that's the case. But I didn't see it. I did not see it by the way he was moving. Um, he was quiet, you know. He hadn't really spoke on anything, and he he just been doing his thing, been focused, and now only to find out that it was his brother allegedly that did it. Um, it's something to think about. It's something to think about now that everybody know allegedly that Big Juke did it, and put the hit out instead of Yo Gotti.
Right. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Shook gone home and he can't defend himself, so we'll never know, huh?
Right. And again, I want to ask this question: what does this mean for Orange Mountain Quay, Straight Drop, and Cornelius Smith? Remember,
That's
they didn't plead guilty.
hey, Audrey Queen is the one who lost that girl, right?
His daughter, but all of them lost somebody. Black Youngster lost two brothers. Okay, Gotti lost a
Yeah,
brother. Orange
yeah.
Mountain Quay lost his sister.
There's like more people in their family and Gotti family that passed than what they've been talking about.
Right.
I can't confirm that, but
Hmm.
it's just been a lot of people dying, so they say. I believe it.
And then what's that guy? CEO? Is it TZ or
Yeah,
okay? It's a lot. It's a lot, you know. And
yeah, yeah.
it's like and Moneybag y'all lost his kid's mom.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this. Look, yes, I've been noticing some pattern with that over the years too. I'm not trying to throw no dirt on nobody. I'm just trying to understand, because we just had this other little comedy little dude on Def Comedy Jam. It is
Mm-hmm.
that when his baby mama died,
Mm.
and he went to the funeral, and the way he grieved, he laughed at the funeral and said, "We all gotta go sometime," or something to that degree. And he just kept on moving. It just seemed like women don't mean much in that side of the industry or something.
Well,
Uh,
I'm gonna say this right here. Women carry themselves very different from you know, from
I agree
over
now.
the years. And when you get out there and, you know, everything is for show and you're not thinking about the consequences, you know,
I agree
what
now.
what
I agree.
what really bothers me is that girl, that blue face. You know what I mean? I wonder what
Yeah,
I saw pictures of her being a cheerleader. She seemed to be a real shy, uh, you know, somewhat had direction, right?
yeah.
It makes me wonder how it just seemed like her parents are, it just looked like she had some kind of direction, and then all of a sudden she got wild or something, and you can't
Well, drugs. They changed. They
right,
changed everything. That's the other side of that.
right,
I believe when drugs got involved with her,
right.
that really made the difference. And unfortunately, I'm hoping that she's, getting clean and staying clean. Last time I looked at her, she was trying. You and is in jail.
think she's having technical difficulties again. So it does bother me to see a young lady carry herself like that. Um, it makes me feel bad for her because she's a mother now, and I'm hoping that one day she'll find someone that she could listen to and have like a mentor or something that can, reach her and show her a more positive way to be coasted on this journey. That's what I'm hoping for her. But I'm not going to hold you guys long. We've had some terrible, terrible weather. And I was just getting ready to close out because we've had some terrible, terrible weather, and the kids were out unexpectedly for a whole entire week. So
Mm.
now it's time for them to go back to school.
Yeah.
And we gotta look. We've been out. It feels like an extra week from Christmas
Yeah.
and everything. So
I
I will.
understand.
Okay, so I'm gonna close out, and we will come back this week. Don't know what day, but I'll try to have some more information on Mr. Big Juke and everything.
Mhm.
But I wanted to close out by saying I want to send my condolences to the family. My heart go out to
Absolutely.
his mom. Um, I'm hoping
Absolutely.
I'm hoping that she, you know, be safe and your
Yeah.
guy to be safe. Everybody be safe in Memphis. Um, I pray for young Dolph family. My condolences to them too. Uh,
Yes, Lord.
I'm
And to
hoping,
them children.
yeah, I pray that they find justice and they get to the bottom of whatever happened. Um,
Yeah.
it's a sad situation, and I just really, really hate it. I know Memphis really miss him because he was good to Memphis. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He really was. He was a beautiful soul when it came
yeah,
to giving to others and being there. That was just beautiful.
right, right.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to stay too long tonight, but I did want to get some content out to let everybody give people the update on Big Jook, and um, we didn't get a chance to talk much about my boy Charleston White, but I'm sure he's gonna give us something to talk about real soon.
Yeah.
But meanwhile,
Mhm.
we're gonna call it a night.
Mm. Thanks for having us.
All right, thank you for coming.
Absolutely. You have a good night.
You too. All right.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye-bye.